just going to Peruvians doing the job of theological education, training the next generation of pastors.
所以你如果去研究中间这些经费的流向，还不算那些硬体方面的钱，光去算说到底有多少钱是真正用在秘鲁当地神学教育，去培养下一代秘鲁的传道人的这个经费上面有多少？
These professors were getting very little.
然后你会发现说，其实这些教授他们拿到的非常非常的少。
In my country, we have professors.
在我的国家，我们有教授
And we have adjuncts.
我们有那个助理教授。
If you're a professor, you get limited teaching. You have money to go to conferences, and you have sabbaticals.
然后，如果你拿到了教席，当到了教授，你不但你可以赚钱养生，而且呢，你还可以那个教课的时数呢也不能太多，有一定的限制，而且你还有钱可以去参加一些其他的那些研讨会。
But if you're an adjunct, you're just getting paid a little bit for each course.
但是如果你只是拿到助理教授这个层次的话呢，你就是每教一门课就拿一点钱这样子。
You would have to teach 25 courses a year.
你差不多一年要教25门课。
To make the same as a full professor at Trinity.
才能够拿到像在三一一个教席全职位教授拿到那样的薪水等级。
You cannot become a leading theological scholar like Kevin Van Hooser or Don Carson while teaching 25 courses a year.
你不可能想象说像那些非常顶尖的那些神学家，像那个卡森或是那个范浩泽，他们说什么一年教25门课，这不可能的事情。
Peru has a two-tiered structure.
但是到秘鲁呢，他们也是一样有2层。
Americans and Koreans.
美国老师、韩国老师。
Peruvians who are administrators.
然后还有那些在秘鲁当地的人，他们是那个负责学校管理方面的人。
And then Peruvians who are teaching theological education.
然后下面这边呢，就是秘鲁当地人，他们在从事神学教育的秘鲁人。
Who would have to teach many courses.
他们就教很多的课。
To be able to have enough to buy books and go to conferences.
才能够赚到足够多的钱，让他们自己可以有钱去买书，去参加一些研讨会的。
We believe that it's important that there be top theological educators in every part of the world.
那当然，我们都同意，在世界各地，我们都需要有顶尖的神学教育这方面的人员。
It's important to the strength of the Peruvian church to have strong theological education.
特别是对秘鲁教会来说，他们需要坚实的神学教育。
But the professors in Peru are not generating scholarly theological literature.
可是你要知道，在秘鲁当地的秘鲁教授，他们没办法去发表很多神学性的这些期刊文章的。
The problem is not with their culture.
问题不出在他们的文化
or their race.
或者他们的种族。
It's the structure in which they live.
而是出在他们所处的那个环境的结构。
Samuel Escobar is a Peruvian.
有一个人他是那个秘鲁人
and he's published a lot.
他自己呢还发表了好多文章
But he didn't do it within Peruvian theological institutions.
但是不要忘了，这个人他其实呢不是在秘鲁神学教育的这个系统之下发表出这么多文章来的。
I looked at the libraries.
我就去图书馆看
The best libraries had fewer books in them than at least one or two of our faculty at Trinity have in their own private library.
你知道吗？我去秘鲁那边看，说最好的神学院，他们里面的图书馆的藏书量，反而还不如我们在三一有些同事他们私人家里的藏书量。
They can't afford journal subscriptions.
他们更不用提说有钱去买期刊了。
And I tried to add up how much it looked like all theological educators were being paid for the whole country of Peru.
我曾经试过算一算说，那如果要让整个秘鲁、整个国家所有神学教育都有足够的经费的话
，And I think that one short-term team spending almost $500,000 was spending more than was going to theological educators for 3 or 4 years in the whole country of Peru.
我必须说，美国那间大教会差派了一次宣教队，花了将近50万美金，50万美金几乎是在秘鲁全部神学教育加起来总和用了3-4年还用不完。
We need a missiology of stewardship.
我们的确需要有一个仆人侍奉的宣教神学观。
Even theological education requires material underpinnings.
因为即便是神学教育，你也需要有东西在支持神学教育走下去的。
So I don't have easy answers, but I do believe there are problems in the way we're spending our resources.
所以没错，很抱歉我没有简单的答案，但是我的确觉得说在资源的运用上，我们的确是面对了一个挑战跟从那个from Mexico 从墨西哥来的人
But living in the States.
但是也那些从墨西哥来但是住在美国的人
They would ignore the people living next to them.
他们往往会忽略了住在他们周围的邻居
And go on a mission trip to Mexico.
反而是呢大老远的飞去墨西哥做短宣
They would come back and give testimony in church of how God had
然后回来之后
blessed
就
their
做见
ministry
证
in
说哎呀
Mexico.
神怎么样大大使用我飞到墨西哥去短宣
But it didn't change their relation to other Mexicans all around.
但却对于他们住在他们身边的跟墨西哥人之间的关系却没有任何改变
So sometimes this is a problem.
没错有时候这的确是个问题
When I was first doing research, I was using the camera to film my son playing volleyball.
那我第一次那个开始做研究的时候呢，我就用那个摄影机把我儿子那个打球的情况给他录下来。
One of the parents came over, asked what I was doing.
然后就有一个别的小孩的父母就过来问我说：“哎，你在干嘛？”
I said, I'm going to Peru. I'm going to be researching short-term missions.
那我说：“哦，我要去秘鲁啊，我要去研究一下短宣。”
He said, my wife went one time and my daughter.
哦，他
I've
说：“
never been.
哦，我太太去过一次啊，我女儿也去过。”
4 years later,
4年后。
He saw me at a volleyball game.
他又再一次在球场上看到
He came
我
over.
他又过来找我
He said, I just went on a short-term mission
他
trip.
说：“哎呀，我自己也刚刚去了短宣了，
Are you still doing research?
你现在还在研究吗
I said, yes.
我说：“哦，对，没错，我还在研究。”
He said, do you want to interview me?
他说：“那这样好不好？哎，你来
I said, sure.
你来跟我谈一谈，你来那个面谈访谈我好了。”
And he had gone to Tijuana, Mexico.
然后呢，这个人呢，他是飞到了那个墨西哥的提瓦纳那个地方。
He'd never seen poverty like that before.
他从来没有看过有这么穷的这个地区人民的。
Here were boys who didn't even know who their father was.
甚至你在那边街上碰到一些小男生，他连他爸爸是谁都说不出来。
He said to me, my life will never be the same.
他说：“我的人生从此再也不同了。”
My life will never be the same.
我的生命从此再也不同
My
了。
life will never be the same.
我的人生再也不一样了。
Finally, I said, okay, you have said your life will never be the same.
我说：“哦，弟兄，你刚刚一直说你的生命会不一样了。”
As you think about the way you've lived your life in the past,
因为当你回想你过去怎么过日子，
and the way you're going to live your life in the
然后
future,
你再想想你未来要怎么样过生活，
how exactly is your life going to change?
那你可不可以告诉我说，哎，你想想过去，想想未来，你可不可以告诉我，到底在哪些层面你的生活会不一样了呢？
He was silent
然后他就没话说了，
for a long time.
好长一段时间。
Finally, he said,
最后他说，
I will be more grateful.
他说，哦，我想我会更加感恩吧，
I will be more grateful.
我一定会更感恩的。
Parents often like their children to be grateful,
那你知道，做父母的当然希望孩子们有感恩的心，
so we like our children to go on a mission trip to be grateful.
所以当然了，把小孩子送去短宣，回来之后就感恩父母，那很棒。
But when you encounter deep human need,
但是当你面对的是那最深层的人的需要的时候，
is gratefulness an adequate response?
单单只是感恩作为回应，这就足够了吗？
This man lives in a house worth $500,000.
这个人他的家的房子就超过了那个100万美金，
He has resources.
他资源很多的，
He has time.
他时间也有，
But somehow that mission trip did not help him understand how he can actually live his life differently to make a difference.
但是
in
我
the
必须
world.
要说，那个短宣队的经验其实并没有真正让他懂得如何生命要有此所不同了。
So my main advice to anyone doing short-term missions or leading it
所以我自己的建议呢，不管是任何人，你要参加短宣队或你要带领短宣队，我的建议是这样。
it's very important to understand what your hoped for outcomes are.
很重要的事情是，你要先想想到底你所预期的结果，你所预期的果效是什么？
What changes do you hope to see happen?
你希望看到什么样的改变？
And what are you actually doing to design it so that those things will probably happen?
那你怎么样设计你的短宣队的整个计划内容，好让你所期待的那些事情能够真正的发生？
I have seen other teams that do a good job.
我也看过有些短宣队，他们做得非常的棒。
of having ministries that are local
他们在当地有很棒的服事，
and global at the same time.
他们不但在当地教会当地有服事，他们全球性也有很棒的服事。
I met a young man who'd been a missionary in Mexico,
我碰到过一个在墨西哥当宣教士的年轻人，
in a town in Mexico.
在墨西哥某个地方碰到他的。
He said, all the men in the town are gone.
他说：“哦，这个村子这个城里面的人都走了，
They're in Chicago.
他们呢跑哪去了呢？跑到芝加哥去了。
Chain migration, going back and forth.
你知道吗？他们就这样来来回回在芝加哥、墨西哥中间来来回回。
Most of them not legal here.
那大部分当然都是非法的进出。
It was time for him to go to seminary.
所以然后要上神学院了。
He said, I'm going to look for a seminary close to where they are.
那然后呢，我一定要找一个神学院呢，是能够跟他们很靠
So
近
he
的。
came to Trinity.
所以后来他就来了三一神
He
学院，
moved into the community where they all lived.
他就搬进了那些非法移民住的那个社区里
Went
面
to
去
a
住。
church where he helped bring them into the church.
他也去参加了一间教会，能够帮助那些非法移民可以进到教会里面的。
There was another church in the suburbs.
然后在那个城外那个有另外一间教会，
That would occasionally help them and do projects together with the local church.
跟这个地方教会呢彼此会偶尔互相的联系跟帮助。
He heard this church saying, we're going to do a mission trip to Mexico.
他听到对方那个教会说：“我们要差派短宣队到墨西哥。”
He said, you already have a partnership with them.
然后因为这两间教会彼此已经有合作伙伴的关系
Why
了，
don't you partner with them back to where they came from?
为什么不透过这间教会他们那些非法移民墨西哥的联系关联，直接就去到墨西哥再联系在一起呢？
These men were not able to travel with them.
因为这些人当地的非法移民，他们当然不能光明正大跟着他们一起过去，
They could film greetings to send to their family.
但是他们大可以去邀请他们在墨西哥当地的家人一起来认识这些短宣队的
And
人。
they could carry gifts back to the family.
当然，这些短宣队也可以作为使者，把这些礼物带过来带过去。
So here was a church that followed the lines of relationship in both sides.
所以这间教会就透过了一个已经既有的存在的联系管道，开始建立了短宣队这样子伙伴的关系。
When they went to that church in that village, that small town of Mexico,
当他们进到了墨西哥那个小村庄、小镇的时候，
they had wide open doors
门户大开，
and wonderful opportunities.
然后
to
有
minister.
非常美好的机会等着他们来侍奉。
We live in a world of movement and global flows.
我们其实现在活在一个全球移动、全球流动的世界里面。
Missions today is very much needs to be paying attention to and following the lines of movement.
所以
between-
宣教很重要的事情就是你要去观察，要去密切注意这些联系、这些点到点的连线中间是怎么连接在一起的了。
My time is up. Let me ask one question.
好，时间到了，我要问一个问题。
How many of you have been on a short-term mission trip
在座-
outside of Taiwan?
在座有多少人去过台湾以外参加过短宣队的？请举手。
Okay, it looks
好。
like 2/3 or more.
好，几乎2/3。
Thank you.
谢谢。
我们非常谢谢 Dr. Priest 跟启云弟兄的翻译。我们的聚会到最后结束。刚才我们的问题当中，你可能也都已经注意到了。不管是我们的宣教活动，或者任何提供教育的机会，事实上多多少少都跟钱有一点关系。所以我们下面的时间我们还是有收奉献的这个程序。倘若你愿意支持大会的经济方面的需要，我们盼望你可以伸手帮助。事实上，我们到目前为止，整个大会的需要我们还差距蛮大的所以我们把下面的时间交给这里长子。
好，我们预备唱这首诗歌的时候，我们一样将神所给我们的金钱投资在神国度里面，预表我们将我们自己再一次奉献给神。你流出宝血，洗净我污秽，将我的生命赎回。你为了我的罪，牺牲又不悔。 明你极大恩惠，我深深体会你爱的宝贵，献上自己永追随。我相信我气馁，我胜利或死别，愿刚强壮胆，永远不后退。哦，你爱永不变，从今直到永远，深深浇灌我心田。我天旋或地转，经沧海里上天，都不能叫我与你爱隔绝。你流出宝血，洗净我污秽，将我的生命赎回。你为了我的罪，牺牲又不悔，显明你极大恩惠。我深深体会你爱的宝贵，献上自己永追随。